So I thought it'd be fun for Larry to list his top 5 animes for beginners. Because like anything, there's entry level, right? And then there's that middle, and then there's just like, this is pretty deep in.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Man Cave Podcast. This is a comedy podcast, as George always likes to say, so please don't take things so seriously. Today we're actually talking about a super light topic because George finally, after fucking 30 years on this earth, has gotten into anime.
Yeah, I've always liked the idea of anime.
No, you haven't.
I've watched Death Note. Was the only anime that I watched from beginning to end.
And you put me onto Death Note, actually.
Really? And then obviously Dragon Ball Z I watched. It was, I guess, my first anime because I watched that when I was a kid. But that's really about it. I watched the first 2 seasons of Attack on Titan. Haven't finished it. And then I saw the first season of Tokyo Ghoul. And that was it.
Whenever people just start talking about anime, I always have a hard time accepting Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, so I was going to bring that up to you because when I was thinking of the animes that I've watched, I was going to leave it out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what is it? Is it super Americanized that it's like not even really, you don't view it as anime anymore? It's more of a cartoon now?
I know, and that's what I think. I think it's more of a cartoon.
But what makes it that? Because it does originate from Japanese code, right? It is Japanese.
Yes.
Right?
I think the thing for me is anime usually is not mainstream. Like, it's not coming on Cartoon Network.
Right.
That's kind of like the distinction for me. But there are some anime that happen to make it onto Cartoon Network.
Right. I think there's I don't remember these names.
So Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist is the one that I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's actually, in my opinion, one of the best anime of all time. They had 2 variations of it. One made it to Cartoon Network. I thought it was fucking awful. It's like, yeah, I was a kid, so maybe I was a little brain dead. But I'm like watching it half the time. I'm like, I can't even follow what's happening. But then when they revamped it with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'm like, all right, I can fuck with this.
Okay. And then they made a live action or no? That's another one?
I think whoever is making these live action,
they need to stop. It never works.
I was about to do it. I was about to say it.
You can say it.
No, I cannot.
You
No, I cannot.
I'll bleep it.
Every time you say you're going to bleep something, it always makes it into the video. Nah. Yeah, nah.
All right, so that's my anime history. You have a much more extensive history in anime. So I thought it'd be fun for Larry to list his top 5 animes for beginners. Because like anything, there's entry level, right? And then there's that middle, and then there's just like, this is pretty deep in.
Yeah.
Me not being so into anime, but really wanting to get into it because I just started watching fucking Demon Slayer, which is a fucking banger. Right. And here's how it started, because Larry put up on Instagram last weekend that Demon Slayer Infinite Castle
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I had not seen a single second of this. Right. And on a super legal website, I went to go check it out myself. Right. And I was like 36 minutes in and I texted you. I'm like, never seen a single second. This shit's good, but I don't know anything.
Yeah.
And you were like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop right now. Watch the show. And I made the complaint that I think a lot of other anime or people that don't watch anime make, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know where to watch it.
Yeah.
Is it too long?
Yeah.
Like how much do I have to invest?
It's a huge investment. Yeah.
Right. And then also I did a little bit of Naruto.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Shippuden. I started it, but I never finished it. Because Naruto edges you like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's a big complaint that I have
so
about
many
anime.
fillers. Oh my God.
And it's like, bro, when there was an episode that was a backflash to another episode and that was just it, I was like, what are we doing?
Yo, that shit it's enough to make you stop watching it altogether. Like, I'll give you that.
There was the episode where they were just trying to unmask Kakashi to see what he looks like. And I'm like, can we get back to the fucking plot here?
Oh,
right. So that's always like, okay, left a nasty taste in my mouth because I'm like, I want to watch the shit and then I just want them to stay committed to it.
Right.
And I gotta say, I watched the first 2 seasons of Demon Slayer. I'm on season 3 now, and they do exactly that. They get straight to the fucking point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some stuff here when they have to like, they just went through a fucking crazy fight and they gotta train and heal again.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm okay with that.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
First
it makes
episode.
sense.
Yeah, right. First episode, tragedy. Of course, this is anime. Something's
Right.
gotta happen, right? People's got to be killed.
Right.
The protagonist has to get motivated, right? To become
Without
the
trauma,
greatest.
there's no story.
Right.
Yeah.
Happens. Second episode, it's like, I've been training for 2 years. I'm like, fuck it. I don't need to see the training that much. I mean, they showed it a little bit, but they definitely fucking skipped the shit
Right.
much. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
And then they just got to it.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking with Demon Slayer heavy. I did think in the beginning, like Tanjiro was like kind of picking up quickly, right? I'm like, okay, he fucked up that demon pretty fast. Gives his little inner monologue. I gotta do this for my family, for Nezuko,
Yeah.
right? And then kills the demon. And I'm like, okay, so I guess this is like a One Punch Man type of situation where he's kind of just a beast from the rip.
And it's
And then there's levels to this shit.
that's a very good way to put it.
I was like, okay, never mind. My man almost got fucking killed when he ran into the first 12, Kizuki,
Yeah.
the bottom 5.
Yeah.
When my man went to go cut his head and the guy detached his head himself so that he won't die, I'm like, that's fucking
Genius.
yeah. So I'm just fucking with the show. I'm super excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
I do hate that I watched those first 37 minutes of Infinite Castle.
I told
because
you.
now I'm calling back to what I saw and I'm like, okay, so this is you, and I did see you do that already.
Right. So you know this person's not going to die
right,
yet.
right.
Yeah.
So
No, that's hilarious. What'd you think of the Train movie? Did you watch that yet?
I did watch The Train.
Okay.
Loved it. Right. I was a little like, it was like 2 hours almost. Right. And then they defeated the guy,
Yeah.
the train,
Yeah. Yeah.
in like the first hour and a half. And I'm like, what the fuck is the next 30 minutes?
Turned up.
Lit.
Turned up.
Lit.
Yeah.
What's the Akasa?
Akasa.
Akasa.
Yeah.
Shows up and just a full on battle with
Yeah.
Rengoku.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm fucking with this
Yeah.
again, right? And then that's why I was like, okay, I jumped into season 2.
Mm.
Season 2 is just the movie.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, what the fuck? So I started skipping through the episodes of season 2 and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
this is just the movie. Okay. So
Yeah.
I watched the movie. I know what happened. I'm just going to jump into season 3.
Yeah.
But the movie was dope, which means season 2 was dope.
Right.
It's fucking fire.
Yeah. And then, you know what's crazy when you say there's levels to this shit? Like, and before we even get into like my list, or I before we do that, actually, I also want to talk about what the internet is ranking as like the best anime of all
Yeah,
time.
I would like to hear that too.
But with Demon Slayer, anime has been around for like 30 plus years at this point.
Mhm.
Demon Slayer takes anime to an entirely new level because the fucking art and graphics
It is amazing.
beautiful.
Right. So when I started watching the movie, having again no prior knowledge of anything, I was like, oh, they must have amped it up for the movie. And
From
then I
the
started
show.
watching the show. I'm like, this is from the
Day
rip.
one. Day one.
I was like, oh shit, they were committed to this.
Bro, it's like whoever was making the color and artwork for that shit was on acid.
Beautiful. Yeah, but
It's tripping.
but it looks so good.
Bro.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Because
I don't-
you see that a lot, right? Whereas like the show is one thing, and then when you watch the movie, I'm like, okay, now they had a budget.
Right. Yeah.
And you can see where they
right.
were able to put money into to
Yeah.
make it better. But this is from the rip. That shit look good.
Right. So if you're familiar with like the stereotypes or the what do you call it? The jokes about like the writers and producers for anime.
Yeah.
It's always like whoever owns the company, or it's like whoever's pushing for the anime to be created is basically treating all the employees like slaves. Because like to make just one scene
It takes so long.
it takes forever.
Yeah.
So they're like basically like they got the people for Demon Slayer chained up in the basement. Like nobody can go home, nobody can eat, nobody go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because for that shit to be that crisp, that perfect,
Mhm.
man, like I can't even imagine. And then it's not like there's super drawn out lag time between when the seasons drop. Like it's reasonable.
Yeah.
And you're getting like 13, 14 episode seasons,
Mhm.
which to your point helps with the filler bullshit.
Yeah.
So with anime, I feel like there are some that are like shorter, but they're more impactful. Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, which are probably, in my opinion, 2 out of the top 5 anime of all time. those seasons are not super long compared to like a Naruto or a Dragon Ball. And I feel like there are some anime that you can categorize as like the golden child, like Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball. They wanted those to run for forever.
Right.
So there's the flashback filler episode bullshit.
Power-ups for 3 episodes, right? Goku
Oh
just
my
fucking,
God. And
fights
bro,
that last 7 episodes.
oh my God. I'm so glad I didn't go back watching Dragon Ball after they revamped it, because that is just so unnecessary.
Yeah.
When you see like a Demon Slayer, like to your point, Tanjiro's been training for 2 episodes. Now he's ready to learn the real fundamentals and then learn some extra shit.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with
that. I don't need to see your hair go 3 different colors for 7 episodes.
I do have to say, as a kid,
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah,
right?
because then you be trying to do it.
Yeah, you're saying there, and I'm like, I think I kind of feel it.
Yeah, I think every kid at some point has tried to either go Super Saiyan or has tried to fly.
Yeah.
Dead ass. Some of us didn't make it after that. But for the ones who figured out you couldn't do it, you still here.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
appreciate you.
Right. So it's so funny because like we're gonna get to your list.
Yeah.
But my wife, who watches no anime, would never give it a shot. This is an absolutely no go for her. She was making fun of it because she hasn't watched this, but she's seen some of the other stuff.
Okay.
Right. And she's like, "What is it? Like, why do you like it?" I'm like, "The fight scenes in this are so good."
Yeah.
She was like, "It's just somebody that does this and then pulls their sword out, and then the other person is cut." And I'm like, "Okay, I get what you're saying." She was like, "Nothing happens." She was like, "It's too fast."
Yeah.
And I was like, they do be like,
Yeah.
I didn't even see him.
That's a good point.
And I was like, there are a lot of animes that do that.
That's a good point. I mean, it's no different than them sitting around watching cooking shows.
Right.
You could actually
Just
go
speed
in the
up.
kitchen
Yeah,
and
right.
do that shit yourself. But yeah, and still here you are watching them do it.
Right.
So
But yeah, no, Demon Slayer is such a fucking banger.
Yeah.
And the first season, up until like, so Attack on Titan, the first 2 seasons I love. Tokyo Ghoul, the first season,
Mhm.
I loved the first season of Tokyo Ghoul. I started watching like the second season. I got like 2 episodes in, and I can tell it wasn't the same.
yeah.
And I just stopped watching it.
I never watched Tokyo Ghoul, but I've heard good things. So maybe when I relinquish my I'm a little bit of an anime snob. I feel like I know what I want to see before I even click the first
Right,
episode. So some shit I'm just not willing to commit to. But this is from BuzzFeed, which yes, this is probably not the best source
Right.
to talk about anime, but we're going to give them a shot here. This is their top 30 anime. And George, you probably haven't watched half of this shit.
Yeah,
So
I'm sure.
I'll just kind of quickly go through them and then I'll say whether or not I think this shit should be where it is.
Okay.
So at number 1, they have Attack on Titan. I'm not mad at it. You've watched Attack on Titan. Did you like it? I know you said you didn't finish it.
Yeah. So I didn't finish it because the only place that I'm going to finish it now because
Yeah.
shout out to you for sharing your
Yeah,
Crunchyroll.
of course.
The only place I could watch it really was like Hulu.
Okay.
And they have
I didn't
too
know
many
they had-
fucking ads.
I didn't
and
know
I just-
Hulu had anime. Okay.
Yeah. So they have it, but it's so many ads.
Yeah.
And it just pulls me out. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not even invested anymore.
Yeah.
So I just didn't even watch it.
Damn, I'll be honest. Like, I can't imagine watching anime and I'm
It's
getting a fucking
bad.
ad in between.
Dude, that's
the
how I
fights.
watched the first 2 seasons.
Oh my
And it
God.
takes so long because you're just like, you can't get through it. A fucking 20-minute episode is now
Yeah.
40 minutes because of the ads.
Yeah.
So I was just like, it takes too long and I never wanted to watch it. I do want to finish watching Attack on Titan because I loved the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But it was just like, fuck the ads.
Man, I hate to say this, but my ex put me on to Attack on Titan. And I think this was in like 2015.
This was a minute ago.
Yeah. And it like, so obviously I'm in my 30s. So I was a grown man when I started watching it. And it was fucking terrifying. When I back then, I'm like, yo, like motherfuckers just getting eaten like
Yeah.
just randomly. I was like, okay, I can fuck with this. This is fire. So I'm not mad at Attack on Titan being number 1, because I'm sure there are other people who would agree.
Mhm.
Number 2, they have Full Metal Alchemist. Now, this is arguably one of the GOATs of anime, but also it's one of those shows where like you have to be invested in the story. Like, it's not something you can just sit, watch because the fights are so crazy. Like, no, you really got to pay attention to what's happening. So
Yeah.
it's not
And
for everybody.
And that's why I think it separates like beginner anime versus that like mid-tier anime.
Yeah.
Whereas like a beginner anime is like you want shit to pop off pretty regularly. That mid-tier anime is like, okay, I know some shit's gonna pop off. I fuck with the art style.
Yeah.
I just want to see where the story goes. Like those.
I do not think Full Metal Alchemist is a beginner anime.
Okay.
Some people might disagree, but I just don't think. I don't think like if you're looking to get super hooked on anime, I don't think Full Metal Alchemist is one of them. They have Demon Slayer number 3. We already talked extensively about that. Naruto, in my opinion, is at number 4 for them. Naruto is definitely a top 5 anime of all time, and it's probably like if I'm making my list for top 5 beginner anime, I'm probably putting Naruto at number 1.
Okay.
And I say that because they flushed the story out probably a little too well. Like there are some episodes I think could probably have made this like 30 seconds and then like put 10 episodes into one and it would have made a lot more sense. But Naruto does such a good job of getting you invested into the character. To your point, they show you the trauma, the story's fucked up, but then you see his development like over time and you can't help but like root for this dude and want to see him win, even though he's a total fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
And that Naruto was like probably the biggest one in my pocket because I did see like the first few seasons leading up into Shippuden and I just stopped. But like watching Naruto and me being an entry level anime watcher, I was like, okay, I fucked with it because like I knew he would be amazing, right?
Yeah.
But you do see this man get his ass whooped over and over and over again. And you're low-key like, okay, so when are you gonna fucking
For
good?
sure. For sure.
And then he pops some shit off and you're like, okay, here we go.
Yeah. Like, bro, like, all right, am I rooting for a loser here? I feel like Shannon Sharp. Oh, shout out to Cat Williams. All right, then BuzzFeed has Vinland Saga at number 5. Now I've
never even heard of that.
I've heard good things about Vinland Saga. However, what I've also heard is that after season 1 is just not worth watching. So maybe I'll give that a shot and see how I feel. So I can't speak to whether or not I think that's a good starter anime. Number 6, Cowboy Bebop. Now this is for the OGs. You got to be like 25 plus to even know what Cowboy Bebop is and appreciate it. I don't think I would put this on the beginners anime list either. One, because it's not like super flashy. The art style's a little older.
It's old school.
Yeah. And the story's cool, but it's more like you're not going to get invested in it like you would the Demon Slayer or the Naruto shit. Like it's just something to watch. But it's dope as hell, I think. Number 7, they have Jujutsu Kaisen. I think this could also go in the top 5 beginner anime. It's, what can I liken it to? I guess in a way it's like Demon Slayer. So this guy, the main character, he gets like, I'm trying to explain it without sounding like a complete fucking nerd, but basically,
you go for it. This is a fucking anime.
I know, right? And it's so crazy. Let me say, it's so crazy how like growing up, you was getting punched in the face for running around with your arms out, you know. But now it's like people are showing up, and women are on Facebook cosplaying. And it's just like, wow, different this is the world we're living in now.
If you would have told me when I was in high school that you fucked with anime.
The fuck away from this weirdo. Yeah. Now everybody's like fawning at the mouth over this shit. It's wild to me. But yeah, so basically the guy becomes a demon himself and has to learn, I want to call it like sorcery. In a way. The fights are fire. The music's fire. And it's not difficult to follow. So I think this could definitely be in the top 5 beginner anime. And you might like it. Because the main character, he's not like a complete idiot, but also he's not like a master at the shit from the time he starts. Holy shit.
But Jujutsu Kaisen, I have heard the name. I've never seen a single second of it.
I think you'll enjoy it.
My Hero Academia. That's another one that I think I saw the first season of, and they
have that at number 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My Hero is also a good beginner anime.
Yeah.
I would probably put that right behind Naruto. My only issue with My Hero though was like the main character was like childish.
I remember that this has been years since I saw the first season, but did you saying that does ring a bell? Yeah.
If you can make it through like the first 4 or 5 episodes of this shit, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
And also don't read the manga because I got tired of waiting for the fucking episodes to drop. And I was like, I'm just fucking read this. And then also My Hero, I don't know if every anime is like this, but My Hero has so many like characters you can learn about. It almost feels like a waste. I'm like, some of these motherfuckers are just corny. Like there's a guy who can pull like purple balls off his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know. Sounds fucking crazy.
Hey, I didn't say it.
But he just he just grabs these balls and he's throwing them everywhere and shit. And he's a pervert.
Oh.
So it's like this is like a bad combination for your power, bro. Like you're throwing your balls and you're trying to look up girls' skirts and shit.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro. But yeah, I think My Hero, similar to Naruto, you see this character that you like can immediately resonate with. He wants to be stronger. He wants to be better. He wants to protect people, and he's useless in the beginning. So seeing him kind of progress is very dope.
Yeah.
And then they have number 9, Samurai Champloo, very similar to Cowboy Bebop.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah. And then number 10, they have the Rising of the Shield Hero.
Nope.
Now, I've heard this shit is crazy, but I've never seen it in anybody's top anything list, which I feel like it's a problem with anime because there's so many different ones that you can really appreciate. Like, you'll never really get to see all of it, I don't think. Unless you have no job, no kids, no wife. Like you just
like fucking One Piece.
Just locked in. I can't even speak to One Piece actually, because I've never watched it.
You know, and that's so funny to me now. Like, so I've always known that you were like an anime guy, right? But now that we're having the conversation and like you are like you're really you read the manga, like you're an anime fucking guy.
Yeah.
How the fuck have you never tried One Piece? Everybody that's like like anime, 9 out of 10 is like, yeah, I fuck with One Piece,
of course.
But for you to be this makes actually so much sense for you a little bit because you're also from Philly and you don't fuck with any Philly teams, right? So it's like the anime guy isn't gonna fuck with the one anime that everybody. It's actually the most Larry thing ever.
Oh my God, bro, that's hilarious that you're in real time psychoanalyzing me on a fucking podcast that's gonna be in front of the entire world, and people are gonna be like, oh, I know this type of guy. Like, put me in this fucking box. Thanks, George. My cousin's always calling me contrarian, so like I guess we can throw that in there too. I just don't like One Piece. Like I've tried. It reminds me of like a poor man's Dragon Ball Z. And my biggest gripe with One Piece is Luffy's abilities. Like the
stretchy.
It's so corny to me.
It's fantastic.
But even he has that he's a fucking super genius. Like, all right.
I got you. Yeah,
it makes sense. Like, okay. You're not like super like strong or turn into a fireball, but you smarter than all these motherfuckers. So you don't really got to do all that shit. But to start yelling about Gumball, Stinger, Engine 5. I'm like, motherfucker. And My Hero shares this actually. My man's powers, like all his moves are named after like states in the US.
What?
Delaware Smash. RDC actually has like the perfect skit.
Yeah.
Where they're talking about like anime characters they think will blow up based on like they're pretending to be the characters and then they're like acting out their special abilities.
Yeah.
And then so My Hero Academia, the main character Deku, he walks up and it's Mark, of course, and he's like, Delaware Smash. And then they standing around there like, yeah, it's just I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't think you got it. Like, bro, I kind of agree with you. It's like a little trash.
That's so funny.
But yeah, that's why I can't really fuck with
Can't
One
get
Piece.
to it. Yeah, the one thing that every fucking One Piece person, hey, you gotta watch it. And I'm like, it's so many episodes. They're like, yeah, but you gotta commit. And I'm like, okay, does like to the point that we've been talking, does it start off rip? Like, can I get invested in the beginning?
I doubt it.
And they're like, once you get past episode 500, this is where it really kicks in. Huh?
Bro, One Piece started airing in 1999, I think. I was 8. 1999, motherfucker.
It's 2025.
It's 2025.
And I think it's still going, right?
Yes. It'll never end.
It'll never stop.
And it's like, how good is a story if it can never finish?
Stops. Yeah, it has no finish line. That is crazy.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So looking at BuzzFeed's list, there's like 30 of them. We don't have enough time to go through all that shit.
Yeah.
But I was surprised to see at number 30, the last thing they put was Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling. I don't even know what that is.
That's got to be the next thing that you watch.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's a good time now to get in before it starts like the main arc, from my understanding of the story.
Okay.
I think this next like season or whatever will be, if not the last season, the season before the last season. So
Okay.
good to start now. Main character, absolute fucking weakling for like the first 2-3 episodes. And then bro's just aura farming for the next 2 seasons. Like, I fuck with that shit.
Fuck with it.
Bro. If anything, he kind of represents our home team. You know, he go in, he get shit done. Motherfuckers hating on him.
Right.
You know,
He got the W.
He got the W. It is what it is. Now he just carries shit wherever you go. So I would put Solo Leveling in my top 5 anime for beginners.
Okay.
The story is not difficult to follow. It's fire. Artwork is also amazing. I don't think it's as good as Demon Slayer, but it's very good. Number 4. Whew. See, I kind of want to put some of my favorites up there, but
but it does have to. So you could do your favorite 5.
Yeah,
but this is like 5 beginner.
I know. I'm gonna say Yu Yu Hakusho. Now,
Okay.
I might get pushback on that because Yu Yu Hakusho is an older style artwork, but I think whether you're older or younger, you will fuck with the main character. He's essentially me, like, but he's not good in school. So, like, but bro is if you like anime where they all about throwing hands, this is it.
Okay.
This is it. Like, there's one episode, maybe the new generation won't appreciate this as much, but there's one episode where this guy, the main character's partner, his name is Kuwabara. He's kind of like the Vegeta. Actually, I think the voice actor for Vegeta's English character voice
is the same.
Is the same.
That's cool.
I think so. So it may make sense why I'm kind of making a parallel here, but he's kind of like Vegeta in that, like, he's always challenging the main character, always trying to like one up him, be stronger than him. But he's just not. He just doesn't have like the natural gift. But there's one episode where they have to fight what they think is a woman. And I say they think it's a woman because it looks like a woman. Yeah. But even as a kid, you look at it and you're just like, I don't know what's happening.
Not really 100%.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Like, but I'm invested in the story. We'll see what happens. But the main character, Yusuke, he's like, fuck it. I'll rumble anybody. I don't care. What's up? So they start fighting. But before he ever really punches this person, he got really fast. So he like went to fake a punch. And then the next scene, all you see is the person like turn red, and it's like they're blushing and they're holding themselves at the same time. And you're trying to feel like, what the fuck just happened? And I think it was like the creator's way of like if you know, watching it, but if not, maybe you're a little too young and you don't need to see it. But anyway, the main character had like grabbed this person's titties and then did a nut check and realized this was like a trans person. And then went on to piece the shit out of them for the next 30 seconds, bro.
Fuck it. It's like,
you one of us.
It's a kind of a gray area, but I'm cool with it. We'll fight. We're boxing.
So the guy's partner, Kuwabara, he's like, yo, what's wrong with you? He's like, bro, this ain't no fucking girl. I checked. He was like, I didn't even see that. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. So I could put Yu Yu Hakusho at number 4.
Okay.
And then for my number 5, man, I mean, I guess I'll give One Piece, even though I'm not watching it, because also One Piece has the similar arc to Naruto, and the people I talk to love One Piece. I can't get into it.
But the thing is, the only pushback I'll give on One Piece is it. Don't you think it's too long for it to be an entry level?
Yes, I agree. But also, I think that's kind of like, it helps you have that appreciation. Like if you're just getting into anime, it helps you understand like, okay, there are different types of anime.
Yeah.
And this is one where it's like, if I start watching it now, and I hate it, then I'll know like maybe I stay away from the longer ones because they will go on forever.
Yeah.
Like all of Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece all have that in common where they're running forever. Naruto went from Naruto Shippuden, and then Boruto. There's three variations of that shit. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's something for everybody.
What I'm looking up here, there's an anime. You might have watched it. You might have. I think it's only one season. I have no idea. It's a high school zombie anime.
My issue also come with anime.
High School of the Dead.
Yeah, I've never watched that. Anything with like high school in the title, I try to stay away from
because it's insane.
A lot of that stuff be like
it's so perverted.
Yeah. I was like,
it is insanely perverted.
Corn bait. I'm not gonna say the P word, but yeah, it's like, bro, are you trying to like arouse people?
So I watched it when I was like 18, 19. Okay. Right? It's an older thing. And like it's good. Like the animations, like they're fighting zombies. I fuck with zombie shit. Okay. Dope, right? But there's like weird camera angles that like shows panties for no reason, right? There was this guy that's trying to fucking use this sniper, and then he like pushes it against the girl's like titties for like balance.
Oh
right?
My God.
So then he pulls the trigger, and then you just see the recoil of the titties like going, right? And then you see it follows the bullet. And then there's this other girl over there, like this is like has like a katana, and she's going, and she does like a backflip, and then her titties are like going like this, and the bullet goes perfectly in between.
Oh my God!
And I remember watching that, and it was.
I was in high school.
Well, we were just done. Like I was like just but
holy shit!
I remember I was still living in my grandma's house, and it was me and my brother watching it, and my grandma was watching. She was like, "What the fuck is that?" It was like, I don't know. We just fucking. They're supposed to be killing zombies. I don't know what this scene is.
Like for all the times we're to walk in, watch TV.
Bro, which is the most, I think, anime experience ever.
Some shit just come out of
where
nowhere.
You're just like, this is not what it's supposed to be. I don't know where this came from.
Nah. You'll see this like when you get through some of the episodes. Crunchyroll has so many of those type of fucking shows where it's like, oh, I got turned into a slime, but fell in love with my girlfriend's girlfriend, and now we're all stuck in the laundromat. I'm like, reading the title, I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not watching this because I already know they're trying to like have me riled up, erectile style.
Okay, so what I'm pulling up here, have you seen any videos? I don't know what's going on, and it's gonna follow into the Demon Slayer movie that just came out. Motherfuckers are just straight boxing in the theaters.
I don't
know if it's the vibe, if it's the energy, if people are just like, I'm ready to go too. The music starts playing and they're like, fight. But I've seen like 3 or 4 videos of motherfuckers just boxing. Fighting.
I've only seen one.
I have like multiple.
And it's all in Demon Slayer?
It's all Demon Slayer. Look at this.
Yeah. So, I saw this one.
So straight fighting, right? We'll go to the next one. Another group of people just boxing. And it all seems to be around the same scene because like I can't really see the screen too well, but like the colors all kind of
breathing
match.
10th form.
Beat that ass.
Yo.
So this is, I don't know what's going on in these fucking theaters with the Demon Slayer, where these motherfuckers are in a fighting mood.
Bro, what I will say, when I went to see it, thankfully it was not a lot of people there. Thank God, because like those type of movies, like you really can't have the chatter, and because I went to see it with subtitles, so like you got to be locked in, you got to read and actually know what the fuck's happening. But the first video you showed, I read like an article about that. The dude was apparently in there
peeing.
Right? Yeah, like what the hell?
R. Kelly people. Yeah, I saw the video and I've read the comments, and apparently he was peeing on people, and the dude whipped his ass.
Yeah,
right.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. And then I saw the video of him getting arrested. It was some black dude. And you hear in the video, I thought he was white. I was like, that sounds like a white thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's really not a black
But it's a black guy that was just pissing. It was literally R. Kelly motherfuckers.
I guess, stereotypes.
Which is not a good look for the anime people, because it's like, okay, so this anime guy goes to just pee on people. Is that an anime thing?
Might be. Yeah. There's hentai on.
There is that.
So,
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm super excited to keep fucking watching Demon Slayer. That shit is so good.
Yeah. Bro, you like, I'm kind of jealous because there's so many good anime to watch now. Like, I wish I could go back and watch something like this shit for the first time. I'm like, damn, this is excellent.
Yeah.
And to be older and have like developed cognitively, you can actually appreciate the story.
Yep. So I'm excited to keep going. This was a fun episode.
Yeah.
Larry loves talking anime. I'm trying to get into anime, so it's a good conversation for me. We might revisit it once I actually finish Demon Slayer, and then hopefully watch the movie and just give an overall. So is the show done? Is the movie like
no.
a finale?
No.
Okay.
No. There's a whole. The Infinity Castle is supposed to be like an arc in itself. So this movie is supposed to be like basically a season, similar to how the Train movie was for season 2. But then they still need to fight the final boss.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's like the next chapter, and then it'll be done.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
When what's it called? The final boss, the demon, the first Muzan.
Yeah.
The fact that, again, this just goes into how good of an entry level like show this is, because if you want shit to pop off, right? Tanjiro runs into this motherfucker 4th episode.
I didn't even know it.
No, he knew he like has an idea. Maybe it's like 5th episode.
Yeah.
Because now they're talking about, okay, I got to find this guy, right? And just runs into him. He smells him, pushes him. He can't do nothing really because there's people there. That guy creates a demon just as a distraction to keep it pushing.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm like, okay, I do like the idea that we got to see the big bad in the first few episodes of the first season.
Right.
And then we find out later on when they had the trial with all the Hashira that was like, why the fuck are you traveling with a demon? And they was ready to kill both of them. And then the leader was like, well, you know, she hasn't killed anybody. It's cool. Also, he's the only one that's ever seen
what it looks like.
This guy. And they're like, what? And I'm like, oh, so that's not even a thing. No one even fucking seen it. So that's why I'm like, this is such a good storytelling, where it's just like you're experiencing everything, through Tanjiro's eyes. And then as everything like develops around him, it's such a dope. So
no, it really is. But also, you'll enjoy this. Ever since the movie came out, I keep seeing like memes of Muzan, but it's Michael Jackson.
Okay. I can see it. Because with the hat. Yeah.
And the hair. It's hilarious. I'm like, y'all won't let this man fucking rest. Yeah. Now he's a demon.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, for all you anime fans out there. And if you're thinking about getting to anime, follow Larry's top 5 entry-level animes. Comment down below what you think are your top 5 entry-level animes. And then what your 5 favorite ones are anyway.
God bless America.
Go Birds.